A very cold afternoon to everyone. Today, I will going to meet Mr. Michael Ortiga. He's an online teacher. He's an online teacher to different foreigner. And my task today is to interview and ask him a few questions, just like what are the goals within their companies and what are the do's and don'ts inside and outside of their company. Okay, let's try to meet him. Let's go inside.
Hello guys, my name is Michael Brian F. Bernachea, and I am an online teacher, which is I am working under the company of Y Juju, and our main office is located in Ortigas, and actually we have this partnership with a different company which is located in Beijing, China. Alright, so our primary goal is to teach those Chinese people who would love to know English with Filipino teachers like us. And actually, I would like to share to you about the do and don'ts of our company. We have just only a simple do's and simple don'ts, okay? And this is what I'm gonna share with you. First of all, be a good friend of your student. You have not to treat your student as only your student, but you have to treat your student as a good friend, okay? So that you can have a mutual respect to each other. And this is the second rule. You have to respect your student. You have to really respect your student. And thirdly, have a long patience. All right, so you really have a very long patience when you're teaching, and I believe that teaching is a passion. You really need to teach your student with passion. And next, smile all the time, okay? Especially when you're calling, it sounds so flat when you're not smiling on the phone, but when you smile, all right, you sound so jolly, you sound so energetic, and your intonations become so good as well. And as well, you have to hold a high standard of your teaching. You really have to be very careful on what you're saying to your student, and pay attention to your student need and address the needs properly of your students. And for the don'ts, okay, so if your student committed some mistakes during the lesson, don't get mad to your student, but correct your student with proper approach. Next, don't give negative comments to your students, and do not being rude to them. All right, you really have to be very kind always. You have to have a very long patience, as I told you. Don't tolerate your student when they are late on class. All right, so sometimes your student will get online so late. You really have to remind your student that next time they should not be late. Okay, and next, don't tolerate those students who don't participate, okay? Especially sometimes they don't want to listen. And you really have to listen very carefully on the calls, because sometimes some students are using online chatting, or they are making something, okay, during the lesson. And I think that would be all for today. I just want to thank you guys. Thank you very
Guys, to
much.
summarize all the things that Mr. Michael Martinez mentions a while ago, I will say, or I would like to describe all of them in just two words: social responsible. Being social responsible within a company is really important to attain those goals and to implement those do's and don'ts. Because if you care with your prospect, like Mr. Martinez, who is caring with his students, you do or you achieve those goals within your company. So the term social responsible is really important inside and outside of the company. Okay? God bless. Thank you.